Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Palmisano here, back on Guitar Gate. Luke hits me with a little Willi Carlisle, Tulsa's Last Magician. Says, Willie's a voice that demands to be heard. His picking's incredible, storytelling unmatched, shows emotion like no other, and that makes his performances that much better. Here we go.
We are here at the Cloverlick Banjo Shop in Fort Collins, Colorado, celebrating handmade things
Shop,
and
Fort Collins, Colorado. I love it.
fading craftsmanship. This is for everybody that has a job that doesn't count for much anymore. Well, Tulsa's last magician got his start at 4. Pulled a quarter from his own ear and spun it on the floor. Since there's no good tricks but old ones, and lying ain't that hard, he saved up all his quarters and he bought a deck of cards. And he learned ragtime piano, though his teacher thought him slow. Got a black belt in karate from a pawn shop video. And he'd practice all his worst mistakes in a dirty bathroom mirror. And when his mother drank, he learned to disappear.
Dude. And it's... Oh, man. Okay. All right. This is bizarre and amazing. All right. Let's just keep going. I love the painting, the picture of this child growing up in this life. Tried to do other things, right? But it's just he's sucked into it. He's got to put on the mask and he's got to be this thing. But then when his mom drinks, he found a way to disappear, right, and not be seen. Let's keep going. Key of D.
His classmates thought him funny and good at sleight of hand, but he had this grand finale they just couldn't understand. Oh, it's hard to tell the whole truth of a family sawed in half. And that's why Tulsa's last magician left his home so fast.
What a wild song.
Well, down and out in Reno.
So just real quick, your basic, I don't know why
Bro.
I hate it to my soul. Okay, so D major is your basic jam. It goes to your 5A, and there's this one part. B minor, A, back to D. Sometimes he'll reach over and grab the B over D like that. But basically, your key of D minor. Let's keep going here.
In Santa Fe, turning tricks on Los Sueñeros out in California. Well, they pushed him up against a wall, said, buddy, get a grip. So he learned to set himself on fire on the Las Vegas Strip. And he wandered down to Tampa, blew everybody's mind, 'cause the crowd was cheap and easy there on beer and blowing wine. Said, I wonder where my dollar went, how'd that flower bloom so fast? Said, I can't reveal my secret, though they rarely failed to ask. He had a crowd all thought him funny and good at sleight of hand, but he had this grand finale they refused to understand. They demanded explanation when the card pulled was their own. And that's why Tulsa's last magician lost his faith and headed home.
Yes!
Well, he said he'd learn computers like his second foster dad and free range all the rabbits that were living in his hat. His investments all went swimmingly, had to cash on hidden strings. His promotions were a certainty, could make the numbers sing. Now time and space is easy for magic to control. Still it was 40 years of working before he noticed he was old. Now his great escape and act is just untying both his shoes.
Oh, Jesus.
And most days he's in his easy chair yelling at the news. And the weatherman is funny and talking with his hands, but black clouds are coming in and no one understands that somebody's true religion's always someone else's joke. And that's how Tulsa's last magician pretty much went up in smoke.
This is an amazing song.
So friend, if you're the kind that thinks no one quite gets quite what you are, like you're a cobbler or a mechanic in this age of flying cars, if you think that you see right behind what's right before our eyes, you might be a small town's last magician in disguise. And we need you to be funny, please be good at sleight of hand, 'cause there's a grand finale we can't hope to understand. And there's a 1 in 52 chance it's real magic and it's true.
Look at the tear coming down.
So won't you please help us believe in you?
This is a great song. Okay. First of all, Western AF, you know I love you guys. You guys get all the good stuff. Willi Carlisle, dude. Okay. I love everything about the tune. There's so many things to point out in here. So many lyrical details. We already talked about the guitar playing a little bit. Great picking. The painting of the picture of the child growing up in that world, right? But then trying to escape from his mother who drinks too much and everything else in the family. And then trying other things but having none of them stick, right? He's good at sleight of hand or whatever, and decides to go out and it takes this incredible journey, right? And you're going to California, the money is easy there, right? And then you're into Vegas, and then down to Tampa. Then you lose faith in it, right? You lose faith in the people out there. And then you decide to come home, you decide to get a real job or whatever, and you save your things and you find yourself ending your life in the easy chair, reflecting on everything. And it ends with an admonition, right? Of how perhaps you are, Tulsa's last magician, right? Perhaps, what do you say? If you find yourself a cobbler in a time of flying cars or something like that. What an amazing concept. And then at the very end, then it switches perspective to the audience, right? Who's no. Sell us the things. Make us believe in you, right? It's the story of this kid becoming this man, and then an admonition about how, so if you feel this way, and then it's from the crowd, from the world, speaking to that. Such a cool song. I gotta listen to it again, because I've missed so much, but I feel like, I don't know, Willi, man, you got it. I loved every second of that. Who sent me that? Luke, I love you. Thanks for being a member of GuitarGate. This is what it's all about. If you want to pick what comes next on here on YouTube, that's a thank you for my students on GuitarGate. If you're interested, it's the first link in the description. I'd love to have you join me and thousands of other people learning guitar, finding good music. That's it. Click the link. I'll see you soon. Cheers. Wow. That was awesome.